I set up these tables for supper?
Of course you may. I wanted to speak to you too. I just wanted to ask if there's a tub bath Grandfather could use. A shower is fine for me. I prefer a shower to a tub. But for Grandfather at his age, a shower could be quite dangerous, and though he says he's made of India rubber, a broken hip would be a very
What I
serious...
wanted to say was I called the Casa de Huéspedes about you and your grandpa, and I can get you in there.
Oh, but we don't want to move.
The Casa Verde isn't the right place for you. You see, we cater to people that like to rough it a little, and frankly, we cater to younger people.
Oh, yes. Well, this Casa de Huéspedes, is it some sort of a rooming house?
Boarding house. They feed you. They'll even feed you on credit.
Where is it located?
It has a central location. You could get a doctor real quick if the old man took sick on you. You gotta think about that.
I have thought about that.
What are you doing?
Making myself useful.
Don't do that. I won't help accept help from guests here.
Please let me. I like to be active.
Just put the plates on the napkin so it doesn't blow away.
Yes. It is getting breezy on the veranda.
Hurricane winds are already blowing up coast.
We've been through several typhoons in the Orient. Sometimes outside disturbances are a welcome distraction to the inside ones, aren't they? When do you want us to leave, Mrs. Falk?
My boys will take you in my station wagon tomorrow morning. No charge for the service.
That is very kind of you. Mrs. Falk!
Huh?
Do you know Jade?
Jade?
Yes.
Why?
I have a small but interesting collection. This piece, for instance, a miracle at carving. Tiny as it is, it has two figures carved on it. The legendary Prince Ak and Princess An, with a heron flying above it. Can you see it?
Yeah, honey, but I'm not running a hawk shop. I'm trying to run a hotel around here.
I know! But couldn't you just accept it as security for a few days' stay?
You really are broke, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Completely.
You say it like you're proud of it.
I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it either. It just happens to be what happened to us, which has never happened to us before in any of our travels.
You're telling the truth, I reckon. But I was telling the truth, too, when you came here, when I told you yesterday that I had just lost my husband, and he left me in such a hole that had I not treasured living more than money, I might as well have been dropped in the ocean with him.
The ocean?
Followed his burial instructions exactly. Yep. My husband, Fred Funk, was the greatest game fisherman on the west coast of Mexico. He racked up unbeatable records. Sailfish, tarpon, kingfish, barracuda. And on his deathbed last week, he requested to be dropped in the sea. Yeah, right out there in that bay. Not even sewn up in canvas, just in his fisherman outfit. Old Freddie the fisherman is beating the fish. Fishes, revenge, and old Freddie. How about that, I ask you?
I doubt he regrets it.
Oh.
I do. It gives me shivers.
Sarah Teed and Pamela Ean